Hey golfers, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about what I would call the misconception that we need to lock our wrists. I don't really like that terminology. The actuality is that a quiet wrist motion comes from smooth acceleration and a coordinated motion, and therefore we don't actually have to grip it that tight. So watch this video. I'll describe what I mean by that, and I'll give you a drill to try and feel that. So I describe locking the wrists as bad terminology because to me that infers that we want the grip pressure to be tight so that we can keep the wrist stable within the stroke. And to me, that negates feel, right? If we're gripping it lighter, we can get more feel, more kind of awareness of where the club face is and the club is in space. So to me, a quiet wrist motion, and we're allowed a little bit of wrist flow, especially if it's a longer putt. A quiet wrist motion comes from smooth acceleration throughout the stroke and a coordinated motion. So if I was to grip this really light and take my thumbs off and I accelerate smoothly and coordinate my motion well, you'll see there's very little wrist motion going on there at all. Whereas if I now, let's say I suddenly accelerate at a point in the stroke, well there you can see that sudden acceleration and deceleration is causing my wrist to flex and extend, right? So if I can accelerate smoothly, well my wrists just stay fairly quiet as a result of that smooth acceleration. And likewise, if I'm coordinating my arms with my shoulder rock and the motion of the putter, again, we get little wrist motion, whereas if I, let's say, make my arms outrace my body and the putter, again, you can see there's some wrist motion there. So to me, and I'd say more so with the smooth acceleration, but certainly with the coordination, if I can coordinate and accelerate smoothly, my wrists are going to stay quiet. Just a quick one, if you're watching this video, then it's likely you're looking to improve your putting. And if that's the case, I'd encourage you to visit my website, jjputting.com. There you're going to find more information about me, the in-person lessons I do, the online lessons that I do, and the projects that I'm working on to help golfers around the world. So visit the website, jjputting, to find out more. And that's actually the drill that I want you to do. Take your normal setup, normal grip. I use conventional grip. I take my thumbs off. I just rest it on my fingers at the back of the grip. So my thumbs will add stability. If I take them off, grip it really light, and just move with smooth acceleration, coordinate my motion, I'll see little wrist motion. And I can actually hit putts like that. This is really helpful on short putts. So aim it, get control of the mass, and then just move it smoothly back and forth. You can see there's very little wrist motion there. So just to reiterate, I feel that the terminology of locking the wrists can cause people to have too tight grip pressure. If you feel like your grip pressure has to be tight in order for you to control the face and direction, then that's often a result of mostly, let's say, unsmooth acceleration or sudden acceleration. So if you take away the pressure in the grip and learn to control the face without that pressure, you have to be smooth. And by doing that drill, you can learn to coordinate and you can learn to accelerate smoothly and keep the wrists quiet as you do so.